So my name is Naji. I go by the name of NaJ. What can I say, bro? I'm a man of many trades. I make music. I'm into martial arts. I'm into the creative process. I'm into being a good human being, and I love God, bro.
All right, that's the
Yeah.
main thing.
Don't get your CDs from there.
You were born in Abu Dhabi,
Yeah.
but you moved to Sudan.
No. So I know it sounded weird, right? So I'm born and raised in Abu Dhabi,
Uh,
but my parents are Sudanese. It's like you're Guyanese, right? Say you were born in Trinidad, but you still know what a pepper pot is. You still
oh,
getting licks a Guyanese way, you
oh, okay,
know?
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. But Abu Dhabi is basically the place that you grew up. You experienced
Yes.
culture, everything, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
then, but then at home, you got the whole African background.
Still and still surprisingly out there in the city as well, because there's like a lot of people from Sudan, a lot of people from Egypt, a lot of people from so many different places, man.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Well, how did growing up in Abu Dhabi, shape you not just as an artist but as an individual? You
Wow.
know? Yeah.
Good question, man. Never really thought of that. But to be completely honest with you, bro, it just made me acceptable to change. Because like I'm telling you, I go to school. There's a guy from India, like India. There's a guy from freaking like so many different places, different cultures that I could just learn, and it actually widens your horizon, bro. So for me, I was cool with everybody. Funny, I'm kind of surprised how racism still exists in a country like that. Like it's a disease that's worldwide, but it kind of makes you get along with everybody, bro. It shaped me in so many different ways that I feel like happened more subconsciously more than consciously.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So, your style of music that you do, that's hip hop,
Yeah,
correct?
the bass.
The base of it is
The
hip
bass is
hop,
hip hop.
but then you kind of blend it with your native tongue.
Yeah,
You know what I
100%.
mean? So, but let me. I don't know much about Sudan
Mm-hmm.
nor Abu Dhabi. You know what I mean? But I know like you speak Arabic.
100%.
Is that a language that travels between both
Good.
places?
Great question, bro. So the Middle East, the region is called the Middle East and North Africa because there's countries in North Africa such as Sudan, such as Morocco, Libya, Algeria, Tunisia, all these places, they speak Arabic, but at the same time they're African. So the blood is intertwined, it's mixed.
Yeah.
And in the Middle East now, the places where people know about the most, like Dubai, freaking Qatar, all these places, Iraq, they speak a different accent or a different dialect. It's like Trinidad and Guyana again. Somebody says chicken curry, they say curry chicken. But some words might be different, but it's like we can still understand each other.
Okay.
You know?
So, the first thing people think about though when they hear Sudan or Abu Dhabi
Yeah.
isn't hip hop. You know what I mean?
Surprisingly.
So similar to Guyana, because I was asked that question, like being a Guyanese, like why is it that you want to do hip hop? Because your culture isn't really focused on that. You know what I'm saying? So likewise, the first thing I think about when I think about Abu Dhabi is oil. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
It's gold
Like
and stuff.
everybody's rich.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
about hip hop. Same thing for Sudan. I'm not associating that genre of music with those places. So, did you find it? Did you start doing music in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, bro.
So was it like very hard, and because of the unconventional nature that?
Not really. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be so surprised, bro, how many people listen to hip hop in the Emirates and in the Middle East in general. Everybody knows 50 Cent over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody knows In the Club. Everybody knows Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. Let me tell you something. I was talking to a friend of mine not too long ago, probably last week, and we were discussing how there was an era when Soldier Boy came out. Bro, everybody dressed like Soldier Boy. We went to this place called Family Park, Hadiqat al-Aila, right? And everybody was doing it. I'm telling you, like, there must have been like 50 people over there doing that stuff, bro. And you might think this is New York or Compton, and half these people don't know how to speak proper English, bro. You know what I mean? Even to say what's your name, they don't know how to say it properly. And some of them do speak good, but hip hop is a big thing worldwide, bro.
Okay, so
You know?
what exactly was happening in Abu Dhabi that like drew your influence to hip hop and wanting to be this type of artist?
So, I can So I can tell you this, it wasn't something specific in the city or in the country that was happening that drew me to hip hop, but I feel like just naturally, bro, I gravitated towards hip hop. Like when I was younger, um, my dad used to play jazz in the car, bro. You know, he never really played hip hop. But then when I looked at his old vinyls, I saw stuff like Run DMC, Michael Jackson, Thriller. So naturally, I had like a. So I think this is the part where I tell you I had a rap group called Hungry Spitters.
Okay.
Yeah, back when I was in, I would say like 8th grade, 9th grade, bro. Hungry Spitters, I had like me and 4 or 5 of my best friends, bro. You know, and we just used to rap old school style, 90s, like, you know what I'm saying, Mob D, Big L. Like Big L till now must have been like my best rapper. Like,
That is my favorite rapper.
you know what
Bro.
that's
Big L, hands down.
so you know what I'm saying?
I know what
you know what I'm saying?
There's no comparison, son, just embarrassing. I'm running with some of the baddest men in the whole New York. We hold the fort while you clap classes holding. Player hating, pushing stolen whips. We at the dice game holding trips. Out of town throwing bricks, taking over. Cooking up coke with baking soda.
It is. It's great. That flow. That's my vibe. Like, you know, the '90s dark hip hop. And funny enough, bro, we're just friends that like doing that stuff. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. We used to ditch class sometimes just to go record music. And our recording process was weird, bro, because we would get like a headset microphone, and use the sound recorder on Windows XP or whatever. And like the sound is the instrumental. We figured out the word instrumental, right? And then the song, the song will play out of the speaker, bro. And next thing you know, like we're just recording a song. And then, you know, the progression happened over years, man. So it's such a long time till the stage that I'm in now. You know?
So how was that shift? First, you can tell me how was that just coming here as an individual and experiencing like this. I don't know. It might not be a shift in culture too much for you, but just let me know like what that was like, and then like artistically, like how has that affected your journey? You know what I mean?
So honestly, bro, the culture was something that I've always admired, bro. Because when I used to see it in the movies, like those palm trees, something about the coconut trees, and you know, there's something magical, mystic about it that I always felt like drawn to, you know. And then so when I came here, I was cool about it, man. A lot of people came and left; they couldn't adjust. But I'm the type of person, bro. Like, if I got to do something, I just got to do it. You know, my parents sacrificed enough. I did a lot of like mischievousness back in the day. This is my time to just do what I got to do. So, I mean, I grew into it. Now I would never like replace my experience, bro. I'll never replace my experience coming to Guyana. It's my second home, literally, you know. But musically, I'm also the type of person, bro, to usually do things that most people aren't doing. So I just still stuck to my music. I still stuck to what I thought I should be doing, to what you know, I thought my sound was great at the time, but compared to now, it wasn't as good, you know. But I kept doing what I felt guided to do in a sense, you know. I guess I was doing practice all over the years, so I never really cared about the difference of, like, for example, Guyana being mostly dancehall and soca inspired. Instead, I took elements from that and I added it to my arsenal, you know.
Yeah. All right. So living in like two distinct cultural spaces, you know what I mean? That being Abu Dhabi and Guyana. The question I want to ask is because like I've listened to your music,
Yeah.
and like hats off, you know what I mean? I don't understand all of it except for when you start speaking English.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But because you're in these two different places, do you think it's necessary for you to like be fusing the dialects like that, or do you eventually want to shift and make these songs that are Arabic, but also think it's necessary to have like an English version of an album or something? You know what I mean? Is that
Yeah.
like something that you're looking towards in the future? Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Well, that's a great question, to be completely honest. So this is how I think of it, right? I used to make songs strictly in English. Like I only started singing in Arabic around 2021 or 2022, you know, and I was just trying a thing, like how Guyanese people say, but the thing worked because a lot of the people, like the audience in Sudan, bro, they really loved it, like way further than my expectation, you know. So I was like, okay, cool. But I'll tell you one thing, another fun fact about Abu Dhabi and being from the Middle East and stuff. Most people speak like that, bro. Mixed, a mix of English and Arabic. Because remember, those are all people from Arab countries, but they don't live in like a country that's theirs, you know. And the English influence is very heavy because it's an international city at the end of the day. So everybody's like speaking in that way. Yo, what's going on, bro? Al-Hasil, ya man, كيف أحوالك? You good? Yeah, it's
I
like
ain't gonna lie, it should just be sounding hard. Like, you just go,
I pre-
alhamdulillah. Yeah, do all your, oh,
He said, Alhamdulillah. Yeah,
that's
yeah. I appreciate it, man. But that's how I like to keep my music. It's just a true reflection of whatever's going on with me. Because I want somebody to hear me, and then when they see me, they're like, yeah, bro, you're the same guy, you know? A lot of Guyanese people, or generally people who don't speak Arabic, gravitate towards my music in Arabic. But at the same time, bro, I kind of told you this on the way here. Like, when I think of it, I don't want to overthink it, and that's why I just do what naturally comes to me.
Yeah, just do it.
So you know,
Just do it.
I feel like at the right time, everything is gonna show its own lane, you know, or it's gonna show me where I'm supposed to go.
Alright, so I can't remember if when we first met, if we had this discussion, but are you into like production as well?
Like beats and stuff. Yeah, I am into it. I wish that I could. I wish that I could fully produce a beat, but I still haven't dedicated the time to learn that. But I co-produce a lot.
So what's the creative process for you like when we're listening to songs like there's I remember Tarakiti?
Oh, Tektiki, the drill. Oh, much love, man.
So when creating music like what you're making now, like what's the creative process like for you?
Bro, you'll be so surprised. You know what? Tektiki is the one song that a production miracle happened on. So let me tell you this. You know the struggle of artists finding beats on YouTube, right? So that was it. That's how it was for me. I'm finding beats on YouTube. Now I'm saving some money to buy the exclusive. The exclusive is freaking $300 that I don't have, you know? So I'm like, how am I gonna make this work? But I didn't overthink it. I took a risk, bro. I recorded the hook and like the whole song on that beat that I found, which is a fire drill beat, right? Then, in the Sudanese music scene, I kept seeing produced by Mo Sauce, produced by Mo Sauce, produced by Mo Sauce. I'm like, Mo Sauce must be Zol Shifit. Zol Shifit, I mean, like he's that guy, you know what I mean? So I kind of like asked the people I know who's Mo Sauce, whatever. I asked my other A&R friend, who's actually my childhood friend as well. I asked him if it was safe for me to send my music to this guy, like, is he gonna leak stuff or whatever? And then he's like, yeah, he's good to go. So I talked to him. I was willing to pay. My mindset already switched. I wasn't being cheap anymore with my stuff, you know? So I'm like, I'm gonna pay him for the exclusive, for the stems, everything. I swear to God, bro, this guy took exactly, if I'm not exaggerating, after I spoke to him and everything, I sent him my song with the vocals, the acapella, and the beat separate, and the MP3 file. 15 minutes later, he made that beat. 15 minutes later, bro, and it just fit. It sounds better than the original. And that's the power of, that's the magic of creativity, bro, you know, so.
Yeah, so sometimes you just gotta be like spontaneous with it like that.
Yeah, just gotta follow that intuition, the feeling, you know.
Yeah, just do what you gotta do.
Fire.
Alright, so before I rush into this other part of the interview,
Cool.
there's one other question that I want to ask you. What is it that you exactly intend for people to take? First off, before we get there, what does if you like the word
Tektiki, which means tactical.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Tektiki, yeah.
But, so outside of that, what is the message that you intend to have listeners take away?
In my music?
Yeah.
Greg, once again, bro, you write those questions?
Well, yeah.
Man, that's fire, bro. Yeah, you should give yourself a promotion. For real. Like, for real. So,
Appreciate it, man.
yeah, I'm just being real, bro. So, sorry. So, what is my message?
Yeah.
Bro, once again, I'm going to show my ring, right? So it says one of one, right? That's in Arabic, but it's a literal translation of one of one. And that's generally what I believe I've become. My music is a total reflection, a real reflection of who I am. I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm not trying to imitate nobody. I'm just being myself, being guided by divine power into doing the good things, the right things in this world. So I've been through a lot in my life, bro. You know, I stem from, different traumas, different things that I was dealing with, like a lot of people in this world. But I feel like God favored me with the power to be able to speak about it. Not only that, but I've healed from a lot of it, bro. And I forgave the people who done me wrong, and now they're healing. So I'm breaking generational curses, bro. And my message, you will always notice in my music, it's never, it's never negative, bro. You can never say you listen to a NaJ song and that shit was negative. It will never be negative. It's always positive. I'm always like sending hope. If it's not in the words directly, like don't give up or whatever, you can feel it in my energy. You can feel it. You can feel it. It's something that's what I'm thinking. That's my process when I'm like making music. You know, it's like I'm being real. Just like how I'm speaking to somebody, I would never put somebody down, bro. Because I know what that feels like. I've been put down a lot in my life, you know? Yeah.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna move on to this part of the
For
interview
sure.
that I call real nigga shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't ask these things to white
You got the
people,
right person, man.
I just ask. And since you from Sudan, this is the realest nigga I can find. Alright,
Oh my
so
God, man.
you're gonna finish the sentence for me, right?
Okay.
I hated white niggas.
Lie.
Right, you're the second
Yeah.
person that said that,
For real.
right? So we be hating y'all lying ass dudes. Stop it! If I could work with anybody, dead or alive, I'd work with
Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Why?
Man, I just like his music.
You
I
don't,
like his sound. I feel like it's very authentic.
you don't think nothing about the Diddy stuff over him.
I'm not into that. I'm not into that, yeah.
Alright,
No baby oil in my sections, bro.
alright. It says, I admire blank in a woman.
Oh, I admire honesty in a woman.
Alright.
Yeah.
And if there's been a moment in your life, I like to ask people this, right?
Yeah.
Because you got the one of one.
Oh yeah, you notice, bro?
Talk,
Man,
You know
man,
what I mean? Y'all can't see that shit, but we probably got like
legit.
custom points on it. I don't know what's going on.
Man, I'm so tempted to pick up my shoe and put it up there. Man, much love, much love for actually seeing that, bro. Yeah, nah,
So
yeah,
let me get back. Let me.
yeah,
Let me try to remember what I was saying. Okay, so I
yeah,
ask people, as a creative, there's a lot of things that we deal with. You know what
yeah.
I mean? They say like most artistic people are really fucking sad. You know what I mean? Or there's just been like a lot of trials and tribulations that they had to overcome, right? So, as a creative, do you think that there are anything that you regret in life, whether it's generally speaking or on this journey that might have hindered your ascension, caused it to like be a bit slower, and if you had like not done that, or if you can take that back, you might have like sped up the journey a bit. Do you think so?
I would say, in general, I don't have a lot of regrets because I believe everything is planned by Allah. And if I just choose to believe that and don't let doubt seep in, then I'm okay. But it's probably being causing like my parents to like just make them worry about me too much, or or make them cry for some of the things that I've done in my wilder younger days, But me and them were cool now, so they see the growth that I've been through. So I don't really regret much, bro. I regret just doubting myself before, so I'm not gonna let that happen again, man.
Alright, cool. So before we wrap things up, let them know what's next for NaJ.
Man, so you can expect me to be dropping a lot of music, and it's not just music. I don't wanna. So we say something in my language. This is God's advice to us. So basically, it's because I forgot the exact sentence, but it's like when you do stuff, just be quiet about it. You know, do what you got to do, and then let people see it. So all I can say is that there's a lot of good things coming from NaJ. You should tune in. You should follow me on my Instagram. Follow me on my channels. I take pride in being a real person. That took a lot of work from me. You know, introspectively, physically, emotionally, spiritually. So if you feel my energy here and that's something you could resonate with, then you're gonna feel it a lot more in different versions of me.
Yeah. That reminds me of something this old guy once told me. He said, young man, there's 2 secrets to success. The first one is don't tell everyone everything you know. And then he just walked away. He never told me the second one, but you get the message.
Fire,
right?
fire,
Yeah.
fire.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Fire.
been like great talking to you, bro. Like
Man.
for sure, this has been one of the most fun I've had interviewing people. You know
Man.
So just in wrapping things up, let them know where to find you, how to get onto you, and
I gotta say this before I go, man. This guy's a real person. I haven't met him in like 2 years, and we weren't so close before, but I could feel like this is a genuine soul. He's a visionary. So watch out for what he has coming. And for me, you can follow me on NaJ, 1of1. That's 1OF1 on Instagram, and that's the platform where I'm usually busy. So I'll drop the links over there for all my music, all my creative stuff. For now.
alright, cool. It's been a blessing.
كشفنا شغل تكتيكينا شغل تكتيكينا شغل تكتيكينا كشفنا ده شغل تكتيكي هنا ده شغل تكتيكي هنا ده شغل تكتيكي هنا ده شغل تكتيكي كشف هنا ده شغل تكتيكي MVP ده in denial بخيط فيهم زي رونالدو حسي ده بديت الموسم